Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a fall lip haul video. If that sounds like something you're interested in, stick with me. We're going to get into it right now. As you can tell from this kind of vampy look, my goal here today was to show you a couple of lip products that I picked up in sort of a fall haul to kind of celebrate some of those deep dark vampy shades and things that I would recommend to try out this season if you're looking to go with like a deep dark vampy lip color. So the first thing that I want to do is start out with a couple of lip pencils that I picked up, and these are from LA Girl. They are the Perfect Precision lip liners, and I got the shades Vamp, Chocolate, and Berry Wine. And so let's see here. Okay, I managed to swatch these out of order, you guys, so I'm so sorry. But this first one up here is Chocolate. The next one down is Vamp, which is like a deep, deep purpley shade. And then Berry Wine is the third one down, and it's definitely more of that like oxblood burgundy kind of shade as opposed to leaning more purple. These were on sale at Ulta for like $1.99 a piece. So I was like, why not get them, give them a try, and see if it's something that I really like in my like fall lip collection. I don't have a lot of dark lip liners. The only other ones that I have are the Buxom Plumping lip liners, and I just find that no matter how you sharpen them, they're really not good for getting in like the fine lines of your lips. So I wanted something that was like a smaller pencil, more traditional size, to be able to fill in those finer areas. So the next ones that I picked up that we're going to talk about are the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink lip colors. I picked up 4 different shades, and again, these are all like lip products that I'm just trying out, so I can't say for sure that they are like 100% my ride or die kind of thing, but these were the things that I picked up to give a try this season. So the first one is called Believer. And it's definitely more of that like darkened fuchsia kind of shade. It's a very like bright shade if you sheer it out, but I think if you put like a second layer on, this is going to get like really vampy. Then kind of going along with this one was Escapist, which just seemed to me like a deeper version of that. Oh yeah, there we go. And you can see this is Escapist. It's definitely got that like deeper kind of color to it. It's more, it's like oxblood red mixed with like a cranberry. So it's really, really red toned, but if you sheer it out, it's going to pull more berry than it is like more towards a brown, if that makes sense. But I think that one is really, really pretty. That'll be great for fall. The next one I got is called Originator. And you'll start to see definitely these look pretty similar, but depending on the eye look that you have, you may want something that pulls a little bit more warm or cool tone, so that's why I picked up a couple different options. And that shade is right here. It's definitely more of that like deep plum kind of shade. It doesn't have any of those red tones in it, so it definitely pulls more like purple than this one does, and this one is definitely pulling obviously more pink. The last one I got from this line is called Mocha Inventor, and it just looked like this deep, like chocolatey brown kind of shade that I was like, you know what, we should definitely give that one a try too. So Mocha Inventor is definitely more of that like warm toned brown, and you can see it here, right there, that it definitely has that warmth to it. So if you're doing something like an eye look that's more like pumpkin-y or orangey yellow, you may not necessarily want a vampy shade that's pulling so purple. So something like this Mocha Inventor shade would be really pretty for those types of fall looks that are leaning more in that like brown neutral category. Okay. The next ones that I picked up were some NYX liquid suedes, and I think there is a significant amount of disagreement as to whether or not these are good quality. Some people love them, some people hate them, and that's totally fine. I had never tried them, so I wanted to give them a try, so I picked up a couple. They were buy one get one half off, so that made trying them like $4-ish a piece. Alright, so the first one here that I have is in Vintage. I think this is the most like neutral and light of all the shades that I picked up, but it's that second shade right here. It's definitely softer, like more of like a dusty rose meets chocolate kind of a shade. I think it would be more subtle than some of these other shades that I picked out, but I do think that it is really pretty. The next one I'll do is Cherry Skies. This one I think I got in one of their advent calendars from last year, and I just thought it was really, really pretty. So I did go ahead and pick up the full size. It's going to be a red that pulls more like that bright pinky kind of red, but when it's kind of layered up to opacity, it pulls more of like a true bricky red. So I think that has a really, really pretty look to it, and I think it would be great for, you know, some fall looks, or even that like classic red look. If you didn't want like the bright fire engine red, go with something a little bit more muted. You could do a nice neutral smoky eye, and that would be a really pretty like fall or holiday look. Alright, the next ones I'm getting into are not holiday looks. That's for sure. This is Foul Mouth, and I think this is the one that pulls a little bit more blue toned. Oh yeah. This is that like blue gray kind of tone. And I will say the lip suedes, they have sort of like a elongated doe foot applicator. The Superstay Matte Inks have sort of that like teardrop applicator with the opening in the center. So if that's an applicator style that you like better, these might be your preferred product. And so what did I say this one was? Foul Mouth. So this one is Foul Mouth. It's definitely more of that like smoky blue gray kind of deep shade. I think that looks really, really pretty, especially if you're going with something grungy, you're doing kind of a crazy Halloween look. This would be a really fun shade to just pick up and put into that. I'm not sure it's going to be in anybody's daily rotation, but I think it's a fun color, and I don't have anything like it. The next one I'll pull out is Subversive Socialite, and it's definitely a purple shade. And I think this one kind of reads a little bit similar to the originator shade in the Maybelline line, but this is Subversive Socialite, so I think it looks kind of similar to this one. But this one is just so pretty. It's like definitely a grapey purple. I think I smudged it. Yes, I did. Good for me. Smudge them on your lips, you're going to smudge them in your swatches too. So that's this Subversive Socialite. It's a really pretty like grapey tone shade. I was going to try to put all these on my lips and do lip swatches of everything, but I just think that would be pure torture to try to do 10 different matte liquid lips in really deep colors. I think my lips would fall off my face. So I hope you can just appreciate the swatches that we're doing, and I'll try to do a close-up of the swatches at the end. The next one is Oh Put It On, and again it's like kind of a deep berry shade, deep purple shade. And I think it pulls more of like the blue toned purple rather than like the pink toned purple. So you can see it's very, very vampy, and it pulls definitely more of like a blue tone rather than some of these other shades that pull definitely more pinky tone, and if you sheared them out they'd be very pink. So that's that one, and that is the one that I have on my lips today. So you can at least see what that one looks like in person. And then the last one, which I got mostly to be able to try to do like some iridescent multi-chrome like lip looks. This is Alien, which is supposed to be a black. Yeah. And so that is right there. It's definitely a nice solid black, very pigmented. I have no issues with that color. That is beautiful. And so if you wanted a lip color that you could do like a really cool like ombre lip effect, or top it with like a multi-chrome shadow or highlighter that's like multi-chrome or duochrome, you need something that's going to be like a really solid base for that. And I think that this Alien shade would work perfectly for that. So yeah, those are my shades. Let's see if we can get some close-ups. Alright, and my last one that is an honorable mention is actually a lip gloss. Now normally I would not go the route of a lip gloss for a vampy lip color because I think you need the staying power of the matte liquid lipsticks so that you have kind of that like perfect lip line. It's not going to smudge and slip when you're eating. But this one was just too good to resist, and this is from the Milani Ludicrous Lights collection. It's part of their holiday release. The color is Sealed with a Hiss, and it's one of the ones that has like a snake character across it, so I thought that was kind of cool. This one is like, oh, it's, ooh, that's an interesting applicator. So it's kind of like a doe foot, but it's like a teardrop doe foot with no hole in the center. So that's that. This lip gloss is really pretty. I might need to wipe off my entire lip look to put this on. So you can see it right here. It's a blackened base, and then it has some duochrome glitter that goes from red to yellow. I'm not sure if that's gonna, it's possibly gonna pick up here. Really hard to pick up, but it is a really pretty shade. I think it would be great for like a vampy look, a glam kind of look. So that was the one that I did order. Even though it is a gloss, I was like, you know what, let's do it, let's try it. So that is the Milani Ludicrous Lights color. So these are all of my like fall lip picks. These are the ones that I picked up to give a try. I will see if between now and the time that I post this video I can take some pictures using the different shades, and that way you can at least see what some of these look like without having to like murder my lips in swatches today. Alright, and now that you've gotten a chance to see all of these lip colors in action, leave me a comment down below. Tell me which of these lip colors is the one that you're eyeing up most this fall, or if you have a holy grail vampy lip color, I want to hear about it down in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to catch you in my next video. Bye!